Also, a unit 459 pilot, expression 452 Mesa Road, 452 Mesa Road, a resident, 23, 5693, 3824. Also, a unit to handle identified.
31, which one code please, and something of CH. FC, which we got them, location, that's 1138. Yellow 68. Savannah in Rush, Ocean.
Ocean unit 7847, 7847, domestic pilot restraining order violation 4601 Pickford, 4601 Pickford, suspect vehicle last name northbound on Pickford. No vehicle description available. Stand by for additional programs at 569-23775.
Traffic unit 14 woman, Union Station, red light platform on the west side of Union Station, car 581, 659, Janet Green, Blue Shirt, 11.5, refusing to exit the train at the Bethesda Metro 1991. Information on incident 569. Transfer to LA, please.
Hi everybody, good evening. Welcome to episode number 80.
Location on foot on Cloverdale towards Washington. Additional incident 5680.
You guys hear those helicopters? I mean, something's going on above us. I already fed a fire. Now I'm en route to another scene here. I'm late to this. I was late to both scenes, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna see what I can do over here right now. I hear this scene over here is pretty visual. The fire that I went to, I did get some flames. They weren't amazing, but I did get some flames. So right now, am I going here? Or am I going over here? I guess I'm going over here. My understanding is it's a vehicle accident, cars on top of cars, or a car on top of a car with one fatality possibly. So we're about to find out right now.
Chance 7047, 7047, additional domestic manager street, order violation 4601 Pickford. Suspect number 1 is the ex-boyfriend of male black, 52 years, bald, no further. Was sitting in the vehicle. Additional suspect, a female black 30 to 40 years.
Hey, look, there's our buddy.
Black jeans was inside the location. Additional information into that 5.10 9028.
Suicide at 640 Westminster Avenue. Peer called back and advised the neighbor saw the subject laying on the floor at the
Well, we're about to find out what happened. It's old. You guys see it or anything? I'm gonna grab this that rim right there first. Is it a hit and run? I don't know if it's a hit and run or not. I have to, oh, sorry guys. I don't know if it's a hit and run or not. I have to confirm, even though Stu might have said that the driver stayed on scene. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it does appear that there's another vehicle over there. Let me see what I can see over there. Maybe the driver did stay on scene, hopefully, but it looks like at least one fatality, and it's been here for a second due to the fact that the body's already covered. Stu usually knows what he's doing, so if he tweeted that the driver stayed on scene, then the driver's here at the scene. But that doesn't mean it's not a story. It just means that the driver stayed on scene. Maybe maybe it's a DUI, maybe unlicensed driver. You never know. I'm gonna go to the other side in just a second and get a shot of the car. There looks like there's a couple cars up on the sidewalk over there. So you guys missed the fire that I sent out, or actually I didn't send it out yet, I'm holding it. So I have two stories, neither of them are the story of the night for me so far. We're gonna go drive around. And like I said, with the helicopters overhead and the story being already done and old, it's not us. I mean, yeah, we're gonna feed it, we're gonna do our job, but it's not the story of the night for me.
Shows that it's been handled. It's the narcotic
We are now eastbound, and it looks like Flower Street.
two suspects are female black 40 years.
Pacific Speed.
Number one, right grade, it is on police armed with a black handgun. 52 and 5739 or 1253. 2170, 21 you said? Supervisor, 53135, 7 over there.
One thing we did get, I don't know if that was the cameraman you saw was Steve, formerly of Steve with On Scene, formerly of RMG, back with On Scene. He I don't know if he got emotion. I just got some emotion, and emotion is what's going to sell this story. So if it's not a hit and run, it's just an accident. It is breaking news for the helicopters. It's not breaking news for Stringer News. But so far, we got two stories tonight. Sounds like we got a pursuit. We do have a pursuit.
Northbound Santa Fe heading towards Florence at 45.
That's why the helicopters just left.
To the green of Florence, continue northbound on Santa Fe, approaching Saturn, speed 50 and no traffic.
All right, guys, we got a pursuit. That's why the helicopters just left.
1022, surveillance mode is allowed.
1022.
However, surveillance.
Surveillance mode is allowed, so the helicopter's gonna stay overhead.
The 3 units are backed out. Stand by, through the control, and we have a TC. TC on Saturn, west of Santa Fe, and stand by. Now we have a foot bail.
Foot bail, can't be a bad crash.
Running westbound. Deputies are in foot pursuit, westbound on Saturn towards Alameda.
All right, so we're gonna stay here and finish this story out.
Unit, keep on coming. Unit, keep on coming. Okay. We got 2 units in a patrol car. The suspect still running westbound towards Alameda, south side of the street on Saturn. 5 deputies in foot pursuit.
She was the 5740, 350, 10
They're taking them into custody. They are going to be on the south sidewalk on Saturn, just east of Alameda. Rooftop, make a west eastbound turn right there. Hey guys, back at the TC with everybody do we need fire?
Let's see what they say, how bad the crash is. We'll go over there after this.
Unit at the TC to advise if 904 is needed.
We do have 4 additional units that are code 6.
Sometimes.
From this angle, look.
I saw the bike on the other side there. But thank you though, yeah. Did you guys see the accident or anything?
Yeah, so you already been to
It was a head-on collision, and the bike was trying to come off the sidewalk, but
You got the tats and everything.
Did you see it happen? Like, you witnessed it, or?
I was going in the shop when I heard it.
Do you mind if I grab your statement? So we might go check out the other crash right now. That's why if you notice, you listen, all the helicopters are gone. And they're about to come back because the 11 o'clock news is going to start, and this is what they're going to have at the top of the hour. From what one of the kids said, it was a head-on crash, and a bicyclist got involved. So even though the driver did stay on scene, possibly. It's still going to be a decent story. And now we're going to go check out the pursuit crash. So bam, 1, 2, 3, just like that. You guys missed the first story. Well, I missed it too, but I did record. I got flames. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you once I ingest it. But right now I'm heading to Huntington Park. We got about 10-minute ETA. Oh shoot, it's 11:15. Duh, they already were at the top of the hour. I'm living in the past. Here I am talking like I know what I'm talking about. But apparently I don't. I do know that this is Florence Avenue up here, and he was northbound Santa Fe from Florence, and then made his way to Saturn or something like that. I don't know. Here's Florence though. See all the helicopters are overhead over there now. Red 5's 97 and now 98. Fatal vehicle versus bicyclist. Now en route to pursuit crash. Ooh, thread of the needle. Looks like there's some fire personnel showing up on scene. So maybe we'll get a transport. Doesn't sound like the suspect needed. Suspect got out and ran away, so they possibly crashed into somebody innocent, and that person's gonna be transported. We'll see right now. We'll see when we get there. Do you guys notice how he's downplay the stories? I think I kind of think best case scenario for the most part, which is the opposite of worst case scenario. I know that makes sense, but doesn't make sense. Is I downplay the story because not every story is. I could have went, oh my gosh, I was at a house fire right now. Then I was just at a vehicle versus a pedestrian with a pedestrian died, and now there's a pursuit crash. You can't be like that. You have to keep calm. You have to. You expect the worst. See, it's hard to explain because when I say the worst and the best, that means two different things. When I say the best is 3 vehicles on top of each other on fire. But the actual best is you don't want somebody to be injured, but if somebody is injured, I'm prepared for it. So I talk as a news cameraman and I talk as a human. So it all depends on, you know, like I underplayed this. This could be a great story right now, but I underplayed it because if I didn't underplay it, oh look, here comes all the chasers.
9346 Northbridge. Female white, brown green, 54.
With their lights off.
EOB is 310, 1980.
Those are the people who were giving chase to the story. Maybe going back to originally where it started, who knows? So I only go by the facts. The fact is he crashed and he ran away on foot. I don't know anything more than that. So it could be somebody innocent's injured. I'm not going to assume. I'm going to wait till I get there. Do I hope there is? No. Does my job hope there is? Yes. So it's all how you look at it.
27 in Rockford pursuit.
Ooh, look at LAX getting a pursuit. So let's see if things are blocked off up here and how blocked off they are. And if there's any ambulances, then we'll just try to park near the back of the ambulance. So here's Saturn, and we're on Santa Fe. So where is this thing gonna be? This way. Oh, and it's blocked. So we gonna have to go around to Alameda like I originally wanted to do the first time. Huh, that's funny.
Freeway 7 Victor David Springs, 522.
I was going to take Alameda to Saturn, but the call came out at Santa Fe and Saturn, so that's not correct.
Get the Burrow, you bound direct. Going to the front here. She said it's locked, it's always locked. No one's in there, so we got a key from her. We're clear the inside.
Right, this is Alexander Duck here, all black clothing, tagging the wall of the car wash.
Alright, we're going to come up right on it right now. So,
Towards Alameda, 5801, RDS 129.
14L60, repeat, you have low volume.
700 hours.
come on, guys.
Information advised, ESCP missing person, Cincinnati 5799. You can verify your book on that Tampa Avenue home.
53 North Orlando. Ali Mohamed, Maya, middle, other, gray, brown, 5'5", 110,
Come on.
1092. Small bills are suspension, wearing a gray sweater, blue fat pants. Mental condition is 4, suffers from dementia, Alzheimer's.
Hey, be advised, pursuit coming out of 528, over 100 miles an hour.
Any information notified ESPD missing person visited 5295.
car was being chased? The red one?
Hit the dip and he lost control.
Oh man, poor Jeep. Alright, let's go over there and grab him. What's up, guys?
What news station are you from?
What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? I don't see anything blocked. I'm just gonna stay on the sidewalk.
Just do me a favor, just stay with me. Thank you.
I'm not allowed to get the bad guy in custody? Their penis is bigger than mine. They were literally standing right there doing nothing. And now they wanted to do their job. That's crazy.
Roger. For the code 3 call identify. 5418 in the Photo Compton Avenue, 5418 in the Photo Compton Avenue in the upstairs unit. It is not close to be the suspect.
I didn't forget about you guys. You're just gonna stay on the camera until I go around the other side, which I originally should have did in the first place. I was gonna come out at Alameda at Saturn, but that didn't work. So now, there's plenty of different ways of getting around where you need to go.
47 Roger. 930 top out of there, suspect in custody, going north. We lost you, Nicholas, 25012, Washington. Woman first and set up. 1022, any involvement with the Southgate pursuit there on the freeway? And again, this is for your death. 1022, any involvement with Southgate pursuit? They are on the freeway.
Another pursuit. Where's the pursuit at? LAX, Red 5, LAX. I'm still working this other pursuit crash. Where's the pursuit at?
Call identify.
Northbound 5, just passing Lincoln over
Copy. Is it the Southgate pursuit or is this a different pursuit?
This is a different pursuit that came out of Irvine Beach.
Copy. Southgate is also in pursuit.
3776 Beethoven, 1255.
Cool.
216 David, this suspect from Santa Ana 902. New unit for the code 3 call identify. 5813.
Oh, hey, look. We're on the other side. What's up, bad guy? How you doing?
in at exposition in Frenchville.
Install the alley there. You can bed it down off of 9493.
North Vermont Avenue, Television, Hospital, subject is 56-year-old Mohammed. Call the code GSM 5832 and RD 1162.
Let me get me that call.
3953, you're a 390 man Manning in Omaha is now battery suspect. The customer is now calling on the Uber driver, now standing in front of the Uber vehicle, refusing to move out of the way. Now go to incident 573, they're already 828.
You guys are over here. Anything says anything, I'll let you guys know what's going on. So it's that 64 Fort Mile 5 Zebra Ocean Frank 808, it's going to be a white Honda Civic. Continue with
341, 341, come in.
Like the expression says, there's always more than one way to skin a cat.
347, Roger.
337, can I have the last 4 lanes to number 8?
5 Zebra Ocean Frank 808, white Honda Civic to no windows.
So we're gonna go back. I didn't get enough shots of the crashed car, so I'm gonna go get a couple more shots of the crashed car. And then try to find this other pursuit. Hopefully there's 2 pursuits going on right now from what I understand. Southgate is in pursuit, but I'm not hearing it. And then LAX has a pursuit in Orange County.
Code 2 incident 578, Code 2 incident 5838, 1232.
Come on, Cremona.
Advise there are window bars. Does it both the class?
What's
He's attempting to get
usually
through the window
Stu
bars.
stays he'll stay live, not on
5803.
Channel 2, but on Channel 2's website a lot of times. So maybe maybe Stu's live on that.
Any area
We'll see.
coming up is frequency or possible ADW 7658, correction 5418 on 4th Thompson Avenue.
Female white jean Cherokee jacket. I'm always what's wrong.
Let's get the mail down.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab a quick shot.
Additional mail on the ground. Quick mail, 5845 and 1219.
Yes,
Both units are going to be tied up on perimeters.
okay. 24, 12, 24, come in.
Then you can send text us 3 calls from 77 in Central.
Fire 1286 responding code 3 from 77th and Central to 57th and Figueroa.
Nobody want to go ahead and send me in.
12-24, Pierre calling from 57th and Figueroa. Are you still code 6?
You guys work on that.
Code 24, that's
Area coming up to Vegas 650 for purple 187 7355 2000.
Newton, yes. Parcel 187 is 7355 Shoup Avenue. Location based on rapid SOS with 95% accuracy. Take a look at the operating on the Mega base. Yes, let's take a base. No units, code 6.
874 units responding to the possible AW suspect there now, 5418 in the Porter Compton Avenue. The suspect is inside of the residence, laying down, holding the metal object. Addition to the 5803.
939, Roger.
On into the T44 on code 2. 855, going to be the description of the suspect. 8, watch 5, incident.
A55 suspect is a male, black, 18 years, wearing a gray shirt, khaki pants.
Be E and Neptune. Right down. 6, 7, and 8.
121 North Sonoma. 4 okay.
And that's it.
525, Roger.
1 DC unit, possible 415 flight 236 South Avenue 58. Center 169, possible flight 14 of ATC. Put you at the 5847 at 1139.
David,
TU3 Roger. 30 Roger.
13875, this one possibly deadly suspect. They're now 5.18 in the corner of Compton Avenue. The suspect left the middle. He's inside of the residence. He walked out.
Look at that spotlight right in my face.
The property on the first floor. Addition 5803.
Any Expo Transit unit, trespass suspect there now, 10021 National Boulevard, 10021 National Boulevard, on track 4 right away. Suspect male, Hispanic or white, wearing all dark clothing, holding cell phone, near the elevator, refusing to leave. Code 3 incident, 5848, RD 1407. 29 versus 9, Sharon 557, they can get disconnect the line attempted. Call back.
I hear ya, I hear ya.
5845.
Alright, where are these,
39, are you clear?
LAX Red 5, LAX, what's the 20 now? Did he continue on the 5?
Virginia plate, Victor, Super Boy.
Oh, hopefully he's out of the vehicle grabbing a shot.
93 side of the perimeter, you guys go up there.
They put bills over here at 10 off of Lincoln.
Copy that.
Number 1 wearing white gloves, armed with a knife. PR is now over by the gas station. Curfew incident 584, 54, 1675. Mission units 1984, 1988, 480 suspects now 8745 Central, 8745 Central, in front of the apartment complex.
Any units in the
Infinity, suspects are 3 males and 1 female, 20 years. One is armed with a stick, running PR. Code 3 incident 5855, already 1684.
Red 5's 98, pursuit crash, Huntington Park.
Joseph Manila, license status valid.
So it doesn't look like Stu's overhead of the Southgate pursuit. Usually they'll stay live, not on channel 2, but on their live stream. But it doesn't look like anything's on their live stream. I don't know where that Southgate pursuit is, to be honest with you. But it's time for me to feed 3 stories. I do want to check something out here. Let's do this. Green light, buddy. All right, let's go over here. Over here. Over here. All right, guys, we're gonna be here at least 10-15 minutes. Oh wow, I've been to a story right here. Someone was literally shot at that bus stop, and I remember shooting it from across the street. And there's some stairs somewhere too. Where are the stairs at? I think they're right over there. But yeah, someone was shot at this bus stop. It's probably 9 months ago, a year ago. I don't know. Time flies. Not just shot dead. Shot dead. All right, so let's close that. Let's go here. Let's go back to here. There's our Downey house fire. The fire was bigger and better than what I have it, but I have it. Well, that's just rude.
Sure, disconnected. No further on the contact. 5855.
Roger.
Please stop.
62, are you clear?
I'm not a fan of technology sometimes, especially when it doesn't do what you ask.
We're showing your ambulance overdose. 2209 Crenshaw Boulevard. If we call back, advise RA-15 transporting to the hospital addition today at 5813.
You think you're better than me, computer? Might be smarter, but I'm in charge.
RD 1407. 50 South Street.
So this is basically the best I have it.
With a green light on the rear tire. Unit transport suspect are now 5832 Warren Avenue. Suspect male, no further description. Banging on multiple doors at location. 31 additional activation. Now at 34.
That's basically the best I have, that fire. It was better than what I have it, but well, at least I have it, right?
632. 31. Do you show 32 out of 34 as well?
5, David.
31 and 32 out of 34.
5, there it is.
14. Ooh, today is the 12th. It's not the 12th, but it's close enough to the 12th. Which means Big Bang Theory taping. For everybody asking me questions, how do you like it when you're at work and people are just keep asking you questions over and over and over and over again? If you want me to answer questions, just wait till I'm staged and not doing anything. I always tell people, like, what do you do for a living? Oh, really? How would you like it if I went to your work and started asking you this and that and this and that and this and that? Come on, guys. Figure it out. So,
35 and 36.
And I appreciate your questions, just there's a time and a place. And this obviously ain't it.
417 Adam at 5700 Firestone. 5700 Firestone at the target. Gonna be a male Hispanic, approximately 17 years old, heavy set, wearing a brown and red striped hoodie, carrying 2 knives in each hand, currently near the cafe.
Oh, wow. That's a good story. You can't have 2 knives in your hand inside Target. No, that's not how that works. I did see somebody on here that is new to the stream and just got done binging the Netflix show. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support tremendously. I even had a conversation with Downey PD about season 2 during the Downey house fire.
Just are heading in the parking lot. It's going to be with 3 male Juvies.
Physically being held down by the father from assaulting family members. Further incident 570 RD 2175.
Go ahead. What is it doing with it, right?
Holding it, sir.
Nothing at this point. He was just carrying it, scaring customers.
Scaring customers with knives in his hand. That's enough to get you in trouble.
For ambulance cutting 601 South on P Drive is 5762. Another urgent. Highland north of Hollywood. Ambulance battery suspect 22711 Cullen Street.
Coming out.
343.
Not sure. Well, 1021 Darby.
Division identified.
Further on the target call, my partner is on the phone with the second RP, which is security. Advised she confiscated the knife. Subjects are last seen walking towards El Super.
Security guard took the knife from the kid. That's funny. All right, so
597, Barstow.
let's see what we're doing here. That was a so we'll call it GNE. How do you spell that? ISS?
Incident 5879 already 1512. Review road.
1 or 2 to the west, and then let's go towards that one. I'll go down there.
97, Barstow.
1.2, 1.2, come in.
I'll be out with one of the duties. There's 2 walking westbound, correction eastbound towards McDonald's on the sidewalk.
They're about to run.
435 out with one of the juvies. 2 male juvies walking eastbound on the sidewalk towards McDonald's.
Actually, 2 more. Yeah, male black or something.
Sorry, sir. 601 South on Pedro. Any unit, unit 300 boosted, 235 West 47th Place, incident 5835, registration 61.
Roger, you got body share, and 3020, monitor 43, that's the call that's pending.
2, come in.
Here, Chicago perimeter, look.
39 Roger, 3050, 456.
I'm out with one in front of,
I'm out with one in front of McDonald's.
All right, next thing we do is head on crash kills bicyclist. And then after that, we do pursuit crash. It was a busy night. And my night hasn't even started, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, it started, but I haven't had a time to sit and stage.
What's happening? West 111th Street. Engine 162, buddy. 283 right on West 120th Street. Let's shuffle the bike.
Oh man, I guess we're going to that now. That's far, but it could have potential.
606.
35, there's South Static Duty walking away. Southwest of me, male black just walking back towards you.
3918 interrupting venue. 67 Roger.
Where's the 45? We're going to be close 6, but it's down 40 for it.
I'll be right back. Ah, no, I'm good actually. I lied. I'll be right here.
39394.
Another McDonald's, that's back now.
84 and 2088.
Male black Judy's walking towards you, cooperative.
Unit 2 vehicle suspect are now central and 32nd. Central and 32nd. Suspect vehicle is brown Jeep, unknown place, chasing after a male unknown on foot. Code 3 and 2 5883 already 1325.
Heavy set male Judy. Heavy set male juvie. That's bad on his parents.
11925 Venice Boulevard, number 9.
All use information on a missing juvenile. 4717 2nd Avenue. Michael Albert Smith Jr., male black, background, 5'4", 135. POB of 424 200 2005. medium build.
Clear for the 141 and I'm trying to get DMV information back.
Shorts, black Nike shoes. Last seen July 2019 at 18:30 hours. Any information notify Southeast Juvenile Detectives incident 5885. Clothing for here with an acquisition to 5884.
Wait, where are you? Right here, right? Which one did I want? Which one did I want? One of you.
54-1.
Is it this one?
Station 91 advising code 4, ready for 4598612 Melrose. All doors are secure, no EV of 459 is code 4.
Back to subject about the location.
This is secure 931, 4985 Whittier Boulevard, 4985 Whittier, upstairs unit. Wait for mailbox 32, head informant 10 Echo. TB wearing a black hoodie, yellow sweatpants, no one been seen. Informant locked herself in the bedroom. TB still on the side. Location tag is 362, unit address 1 code 3 and 1.
If you want to just turn on the bench and all that.
Do your ETA.
Large, expiration there. But they're going to roll right through the city. They're blocking the intersection.
You want expiration of 7/16, 2019?
Or, about mid-block, can you line me up with 12?
Hey, 4 1 code 324.
Roger. You don't need a dispo people.
Guess that's going to be the route of travel. Yeah, we're calling around. 1917 South Ralston, North Hot Spring, 7 Boy Nora Mary 01. 71. That's the option on one side. Ralston.
Intro 6. Knock me an off.
B6 unit to units on clear review 5. Metro Test was contacted. We're going to make notifications to K9. Continue to hold your position. We're going to be looking for a male black, 18 years, gray shirt, khaki shorts, and continue to stand up.
See, Roger. Focus 6.
18 Menlo and Bennett for a 10-year-old male on the phone.
Freeway entrance associated by 895 Energy 12
11th West.
77
Years old, conscious and breathing.
Cedar Boulevard, code 0 incident 5894, D1035.
Lawrence, Flowers.
The front door for you to gain entry. The suspect is
9 overdose, LAPD Central Station.
Incident
3806, engine 37 on 10.
4201 will
Go ahead.
transfer in the newspaper stand in front of location code 2 incident 5886 2021. Response 601 Southland Pedro code 4 Southway Delay.
Here does not have a version. One can only hear this suspect. She's calling from unit 209. She's near the front left of the building.
And address is 621 South 4th Street, Montebello, 225 items.
Please advise the location for the RS and Dennis and Menlo.
It's around. Attention all duty units, code 3 response needed, possible 245 North Lake Avenue and East Woodbury Road, North Lake Avenue and East Woodbury. Submitted information from CHP stated unknown caller 62 mailbox adult stabbing an unknown individual. Possible hoax, type is 240, altitude unit code 31.
Possible hoax.
He's being transferred to a Spanish speaker for further.
72 and 3, less than 3.
Color t-shirt, dark pants.
Code 371.
Go ahead.
Security.
37, Roger. 806, meeting at 37, my channel 10.
Any airship dispatch 1 CB, right possible 245, any airship? 10-6 from 2.
Pursuit.
37, do you guys have DTA? I need help being guided into the VA facility. We're trying to figure out how to get in right now. We're 1 minute out. We're around the corner. You're on channel 4, switch to channel 10. Lincoln 3 Marine South Bay. Can you show us on a park check? Jim Thorpe Park. Lincoln Mary Jim Thorpe Park. Yeah, 37, we're around the corner. We're trying to figure out how to get in.
92 code 6 possible 245, CD122 Adam, plates clear and current, 2007 BMW, 2A Samuel Castillo, and address out of Mesa, Arizona, 122 Adam.
From Wilshire, go right on both Bonzo, left on Nimitz Drive.
Possible 45 again, 1022, and you could accept the rates of possible 245 per 72.
Hey, sir, not that 6. Can you now be with me on Grace and Carson Street?
Hi guys. I'm still working away.
35-year-old male,
Refusing to stop drinking alcohol. Isn't that his choice?
201 Wilshire Boulevard for units before 3961 Unit to cab for all of the heads.
5.37, sponsored rubbish fire, 1355 Westwood Boulevard.
Last name phonetically. 97, 25, 10, PC.
034.
Victoria?
Handle 43 King 1, the assist 273.5 just occurred by 1116 Pioneer Boulevard. Male adults wearing black clothes with skateboard and female adults wearing black clothes hitting each other. Both parties left on foot toward Imperial Highway. Foreman no longer has title of both parties. Tag is B290.
Victoria? Angel 165 Club 16 seizure, 3 with phone 503, Mountain View Avenue.
The thing about all three of my stories, they all had helicopters overhead. So they're paying for those helicopters to already be overhead. They don't need my footage to sell the story. They really don't. But that's just the name of the game. Or as they say, that's how the cookie crumbles.
And 235 on Windermere Boulevard, rotating on St. Louis Boulevard. Westbound from thank you. We also contacted the department and stated they didn't hear any gunshots down on Lakewood, correction, Lake Avenue. Operating resident 10, with a possible 245.
Sector dispatch to Whiskey 257, first person LAPD. 257, Roger, PD has been notified. You requesting a backup? That 911 Metro dispatch from Rescue 257, yes. Belligerent individual on scene. 257, Roger. We'll upgrade LAPD to backup. We got District 57 coming also.
Backup at Flower and Florence at a TC.
Good copy. Right there on scene.
I just saw something about people meeting here on YouTube. If anybody from my stream meets each other and gets married, please invite me. I will come to your wedding.
Hey, bud, did you get the one deputy is living? Yeah, it's firm. I'm gonna go up to ETA and make Tahunga. I'm gonna go up by to a big T. I'll wrap it around.
Structure fire 24 West Harriet Street. There was traffic.
Tom 293. No one more. Car registration 1899 Dodge, P.O. Bachman, Hermosa.
Philly, T-Line all time, Philly. That is 70 cam.
That's what I thought. It isn't an avenue, a street. It's just Broadway. It's weird. Usually there's a street called You Want Stu and Scott. Stu's a cool cat, man. He might go to your wedding too. He goes to he's into cars, and some people on social media have invited him to their car shows, and he showed up.
Closest landmark is Big Tahunga and Condor Peak Trail. Package 1.
Number 2 male blast are closing.
Michael Rivera.
Blast is 108th Street towards the 123 lane. Vehicle mark. Or or 8242. 9821, are you clear?
We show you
9821, Roger, clear.
Code 4, radar possible 245. On North Lake, there's no evidence of 245, flag down only.
302.
Huntington,
Correction, there's no flag down.
Santa Clara on a dealer paper plate. Adam Henry 95, Edward 15. 9373, no more across the
Code 4 and 20 of these.
Code 3.
Daniel 103 Mary Deal Grab. 105 Mary now 182 and 106 Mary 205.
45, 465, 25th Street.
You are?
24 West Harriet, H 12 on Casino. One story, single family dwelling. Nothing showing. H 12 is investigating residents outside. Break into 66 from you are now.
Watch 2 and 1.
You buy?
0, Live Oak. Highway Community Drift 22 Tempest 2. 86 showing acknowledging route.
Possible vehicle rollover?
music at 2241 Rolling River, 2241 Rolling River, permanent 5. 415 music and subject sitting on the wall. Monitor the house on location.
Call for 20,000. 115, tough gang cover.
You're covered.
Flipping the 72 unit handle on 902R, 904I. 24 West Harriet Street, if I have an update. Correction 904I. 24 West Harriet Street, Unit across the Fair Oaks. Only states the dryer is on fire, tags 2.
48
Oh man, anybody want a Alienware computer? It's not slightly damaged yet, but it very well could be.
Number 43, Slot 118, Succession 15404, Hollis Street, 5th Avenue. 405, 1087.
10-4, I just want to confirm you did indeed put down your code 3? 10-4, thanks.
Go ahead.
27 code 6 449 Honorable Air Highway.
Now out. Person spoke with his former life for ventilation multiple times down the road. And gave her those GPS coordinates.
212 anything. Close the dryer. Top fire now out. 12 engine 11, light force 82, can't handle. It's canceled.
The RP or driver is still in the vehicle or at the scene, do we know?
Last known he was still at the scene. Couldn't tell where he was. Said he was hurt. And the informant's cell phone is also in the vehicle. If you want a 1021, I can give you more.
1843 East Avenue, Q35, covers from 35, motion.
Permanent 10th Avenue, Hotel 3 or 2127.
I think it's 3 very good.
Big 56. Typical respiration, 1511, Hollis Avenue.
5A, go ahead with the outstate, please.
And then see what's going on.
Five, 6-5 engine.
I'm doing the pursuit crash right now, and did you see how that deputy just straight lied to us? So, oh, we're shutting it down now. We went back and he never shut it down. And it wasn't even his jurisdiction. That was Huntington Park. They're not Huntington Park sheriffs. There's Huntington Park PD. Those guys, I don't know if you saw them, but there's 5 people sitting in the front of the car. And when I went by, I said, hey, and they were like, hey. And then he came and told me, MK made $160 minus 30%. And they decided to stop me from doing my job, and then I just got my car and drove around to the other side and got a better shot anyways. But yeah, what you just said, Heather.
296 code 445 Honorable Air Highway, good for.
120 Robert 2, copy, they tap on.
And we were live, and I was gonna say, you know, do you like lying to the public like this? But I'm getting too old to be fighting with these guys. I really am, man. I'm literally probably, I was gonna say, they're maybe half my age, but you know, they start at 18, 19, they spend 3 years in the prisons, so by the time they hit the streets 22, that guy's probably late 20s, early 30s. So I'm 44, man. I don't need to be doing this crap. I really don't. This crap I need to be doing. Arguing with deputies, I don't. When I know that there is more than one way to skin a cat. Yeah, you're right, but that's like saying that sheriffs are, you know, in South LA where it's LAPD's jurisdiction, they're in their jurisdiction. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying that they didn't have anything blocked off and he lied to me. He lied to you guys. He lied to the public, basically is what he did. He said, oh, we're going to block it off right now. And he didn't. He went back to sitting on top of the car and got his butt warm. That's what they were all doing. They're all sitting around the front of the car. And then when I got there, they had something to do. And they needed something to do. And Huntington Park PD was there. Huntington Park PD would have blocked off areas if it was necessary.
Several items taken, last seen an older white minivan, 8-boy David Edward 61, 8-boy David Edward 61. No direction occurred 5 to 10 ago. Informant is loss prevention answer refused. Tag 3 is your initial unit. I want to know, please.
I mean, you take an oath to protect and serve, not lie.
Go ahead.
Virginia Street, School Street.
211 just occurred.
96 Honda, to plate of 5, Victor Robert Nora 270. Release of liability of the 11519 to Absolute. 4766 Valley Boulevard in LA, 20 Nevada.
A lot of times what I used to do, I don't do it anymore, but a lot of times what I used to do is turn my light on and be like, oh, you want to be on TV so much? All right, cool. Let me get you. What's your best side? But like I said, man, I'm too old for this shit now.
Course, I'm drawn out with the ped.
Flower, limited work done, Charles, Force State.
Only have 3 members and they're running tack 1. Copy, we'll do.
United States, loud music.
Alright, I'm gonna say I'm done. Let's pursuit crash, right? Alright, so before we do this, let's confirm everything as we go. So Downey House Fire. Alright, do. Alright, and send. Here we go. How you looking? Do. And send. Alright, here we go. How you doing? And oops, let's confirm that real quick. We did. And send. Alright, I guess I can go home now. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. No, I'm just kidding, guys. We're not going in yet. We still have a bang to drink.
Order plate 567 point out of Williams. Is there anyone there on warrant?
current.
Hey, Jess, tell camera doesn't run back. They're going to
Christopher Rental out of Medford, Oregon, 171. 2017 Honda, right about it.
For me, does not have option on the and is not here for
What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm here now. I'm driving, but that don't mean anything. What's going on? What do you guys want to know? What are we doing? How's life? What's up? What's tonight's flavor? Tonight's flavor is black cherry vanilla. I need to learn from an elder. I was raised well. I'm guessing you weren't.
Family, 352 Manhattan Beach Boulevard, 352 MBB.
And I'm guessing I'm older than you, so maybe you can learn something from me. Big Tahunga Road. Any songs tonight? Nah, not that I'm aware of.
To an Alexander Bedarte, 11833 Stack Street, North Glenwood,
Ah! Was not okay with getting that car wash right now. So from the looks of it, as soon as we block Bing Bong, I just went to his page. He doesn't have any content. He doesn't have, he has 16 subscribers, which means he has 16 other accounts. So we'll have to block him 16 times. That's usually how that works. People that have 0 content and have subscribers, their only subscribers are themselves. So he had a lot of time to set up a bunch of emails, set up a bunch of accounts, and what do they call it? Sitting in your mom's basement, which I'm sure he's not in his mom's basement, but he's probably in his mom's house. Let's have a conversation. Bing Bong, what do you do for a living? We all know what I do for a living, so what do you do for a living, sir? Or ma'am? You got fans for what? Having 0 content? Alright. Watch. We're gonna block Bing Bong right now, and then he'll be back with another account called Bing Bong.
264 Frank and 2 response with 264 Frank.
Bye, Bing Bong. See you in a few minutes. They understand you. Ah, you're cute.
West Hall, informant on 12 with fire.
At mile marker 5.90.
Full static, either readable.
Alright, let's see what this Big Tahunga thing is. And if we need to send 427.
I'm broadcasting issue 141 again, 2 circle on the patch.
Please, 15 minutes go from 17150, Gill Avenue on the City of Industry.
427 Red 5. I was just about to hit you up on that.
I just got the notification on my phone. Do you have any details on what kind of crash it is?
Negative. Sheriff SeaTac 1 is talking about it, but I don't have any information if it's over the side or what it is yet.
356, Vermont Sunset. Panic, approximately 57, wearing a red jacket
Out there.
and blue pants.
I'm heading out about 10 minutes out.
Oh, I don't like that at all. We got some southbound traffic that does not look fun. I don't want to get a story and have to go southbound. Ooh, I might just head south now and be down in the south. Because that does not look fun. The further north I go, the harder it is to go south. Dude, they got the freeway down to one lane. I can tell you from experience, that's no good. That is not good. No good. No good, no good, no good.
Metro from Rescue 78, we're on scene at 4418.
Looks like we're having a little stringer fest over here. Oh, that looks like we have a friend. Bye, buddy. See ya. Oh, you're gonna get on that freeway and go sit in traffic? That sounds amazing. He just hauled ass out of the parking lot because one, probably saw us coming and didn't want to be a part of it, or two, he heard a call and now he's gonna go sit in that traffic. Oh, he just hurried up to sit in traffic. That is hilarious. We should go get on in the next exit because he's stuck right there now. We should go get on the next exit, and when he drives by, wave to him. The problem with that, it'd put me on the freeway that doesn't move. That's funny. That was hilarious. That's funny. Hold on a second. So I know the person who it was. He's actually he's a nice kid. He is competition, but he learned from one of the best. But he just hit me up right now and told me how pretty my car looks. And I said, well, I like how you sped up to hurry up and stop. And he's like, I was just getting out of your way. But yeah, I know that would be Anthony from On Scene. Anthony's a good kid, solid head on his shoulders. Hanging out with Steve from On Scene, which means they have two stringers in the same area, which by design is bad, but they could have been doing an equipment change or just, you know, talking shop, you never know. But you guys have, I think we've come across Anthony once before on the stream, and Anthony's the one who had a car that looked like mine, but then it got burned up in a brush fire. I even gave him $500 when he put up a GoFundMe for his new equipment, not for a new car, for new equipment, because he had his first camera in there that was lost. He had other cameras that were in there lost, and the show had just came out, so the show, you know, gave me some money. So I had, I'm not gonna say extra money, I'm not gonna say money to spare, but I like the kid, so I gave $500 to his GoFundMe, and he's very appreciative of it. He's formerly from San Diego, still goes to San Diego from what I understand, but he's basically running On Scene out here right now. Now that Zach's gone and the new owner is in Texas, Anthony is basically the go-to guy who runs On Scene out here in the Southland. That's me, I'm 425. Wait, no, I'm not. I used to be. Red 5, go. He said 427 to Red 5, and I put them together.
Red 5, what frequency were you hearing traffic about that incident on hand? The CHP is advising it is a vehicle over the side.
Ooh. I was listening to it on CTAC 1, and if it's a vehicle over the side, that's great. Grab your tripod, get those guys going down, get those guys coming up.
Copy that. 472 minutes out will advise.
For Keith Ryan, 244. Yeah.
21 diabetic, LAX, value 305.
Oh no, there's a traffic collision 110 south at Gage. 2 vehicles involved, both in slow lane. That's not good, because that's the only lane that's open. I'll be right back, hold on. I should make some calls in a minute here. That might not be a bad idea. Let me make my way to a staging point, and then I'm gonna make my calls. Cool, Anthony's not a part of that TC. But I know where Steve is, and I know where Anthony is. It's always good to know where your competition's at. And it's always good to know who they are. And it doesn't hurt to be friendly with your competition. Because if I walk up to, let's say I walk up to a fire, and or even a pursuit. Let's say I go to the end of a pursuit and I ask Steve, did you get a passing shot? Steve might lie to me. If I ask Anthony if you got a passing shot, he won't lie to me. He'll tell me the truth. And that's respect among stringers, respect among cameramen. So if he asks me if I got a passing shot, I'll tell him the truth. If Steve asks me if I got a passing shot, I won't say a word. I won't say yes or no. So it helps to be friendly with your competition. That way you're not wasting your time. If I walk up and be like, hey man, did you get flames? He's like, I did get flames. Then I know just to turn around and walk away. There's really no reason for me to sit there and record that fire. I do know that there's I've seen 3 different guys from on scene tonight. I've seen Dom, Anthony, and Steve. So on scene is out tonight. They's out. Patty Cakes? Nah, Patty Cakes ain't out. Patty Cakes has bigger and better things to do than come out here and earn 3 or 4 digits tonight when he can earn 5 just by hitting record and posting it. Patty's doing good. Patty has a lot of haters, but that's just because, well, that's what the internet does. And if I'm not mistaken, Zach is helping him right now film the new episodes of his sheriff's show. What was Zach's real name? Zach. Or as we like to say in the industry, Zach Attack. Or Zachary. He hates it when you call him Zachary. Patty's not a disgrace. Axel Foley didn't do things by the book, and nobody has a problem with Eddie Murphy. Benjamin, now that he's out of the industry, yes, I can say that. Zach is a good guy. He was a good guy when I met him. He wasn't a good guy when he was my competition. And now that he's not my competition any longer, I can say he's a good guy. But we were going head to head. I mean, that's kind of how it happens. We just went about our business a little different. He tried to take over the world. I just tried to do my job. When I grew up in La Palma, California, Orange County. That's where I grew up. Still have family there. That's where my mom's at now. Did you ask where I grew up, or you guys asked where somebody else grew up? Sorry, I get in the middle of your guys' conversations while you're on my channel. My bad. I have no idea what happened to Bounty Hunter D. I never met him and don't know anything about. I mean, I know that he's a bounty hunter, but I know that he used to be partners with Zach, partners with Patty, and then they went and did their own show, and then during that time is when apparently Patty got injured. Patty had to go on the injured reserve list, and that's when he started stringing for content for on scene and for his page. But he also did feed stories. We went head to head on a few stories. Patty's a good guy too. Patty was a fan of Stringers LA. I never had a problem with Patty when we were in the streets, not at all. The only problem I had with Patty was he was working for them. That's the only problem I had with him at the time, and now he's not, so I don't have a problem with Patty. I even told Patty the last time I physically had a conversation with him, and this is when Zach still owned the company, I said, and Kayla was there too, I said, if you ever need a cameraman, hit me up. And Kayla's like, yeah, I'm tired of doing it. But obviously she loves it and enjoys it and is still doing it. But she's like, yeah, I'd like to take a break. But Zach ended up leaving on scene, and Zach is what? He's been out since 2000. So Zach's in about a 10-year cameraman. So it makes sense that not only was he on the bounty hunting show, because he's trained with all that equipment and has a lot of the equipment and knows how to use a lot of the equipment. So those two made a good couple, good partners. And then when it comes to the sheriff thing, Zach didn't become the sheriff, he became a cameraman, film crew. So he's still out and about, he's still doing good. Don't you guys want to talk about me? What about me? Does anybody want to talk about me? Why always talking about other people? What about me? Me. You can tell I'm an only child, kinda. Yes, Purple Rain, that is absolutely true. What's your problem, Brooke? Brooke sometimes gets upset if we don't give her attention. This is the first time I saw your name there, Brooke. I'm guessing you said hi to me a bunch of times and I didn't give you attention. I'm sorry. I am driving. Bring up a topic. Well, how about we talk about bounty hunting and the sheriffs? I just love smiling sometimes. Woo! Made it. I do need to switch out a battery and make some phone calls, so I'll be back. You guys talk amongst yourselves. All right, you know what we say, and we're back.
Additional unit and 2 only, re-identify.
We're the 415 family, awaiting additional units.
271, you left. 148 boy, go ahead and respond to 348 boy.
That's not good.
Mobile. There's so far unable to locate. Will advise if I have it for.
Copy.
7847, 7847,
Inside the location, trying to hop in. Now go to it.
I have a drone. I'm on my second drone. My first drone down. Drone down. I have the very first Phantom. It's broken, but I still have it. And I have no plans on getting it fixed. And the other drone I have is a Mavic Pro.
3863, Roger.
News photographer, I have no idea what you're talking about, Willis. The battery I change out, that I just changed out, is on my dash cam. When my dash cam dies, then I just grab the one that's charging in the trunk. And then same thing for my camera. When the camera battery is low or dies, which is never good to let it die, because, well, then you're on a story. but that one dies all the time. The one on my camera, once it goes to Honey Bun J, don't tell me what to do. But when it's low, I just change it out. Did you just hear it? No, you guys didn't. So the LAPD helicopter just went by right now. I don't feel like going to jail over a drone, dude. I've used my drone before for calls, yes. I've used it 3 times, and all 3 times I got hits. 2 times was a freeway closure called Carmageddon, and then OC Mini Carmageddon, and then the other one is a sinkhole. You got to be careful on what you use them for. You just can't use them on any story. That's not how it works. When the show came out, everybody told me to do my job on a motorcycle and get a drone. They shot it down. They shoot it down. Absolutely no, they don't shoot it down, but my drone can make them crash. Therefore, I go to jail. Do I want to be responsible for crashing an LAPD helicopter because of a dumb drone? No. No. Number 1 rule of stringing, don't become the story. So, that wasn't nice, by the way. Oh, Brooke, dude. What wasn't nice, Brooke? What'd I do now? Dude, I hit somebody in the head once. With my, I was doing a, floor block tags, double fatal TC. Damn. I was doing a shoot with my Phantom, and there's a mode where you can control everything, or there's a GPS mode. GPS mode is always best. And I was like, you know what I can do tonight? Or tonight, I just read the word tonight. You know what I can do? Let's see if I can control it myself. And I controlled it, and it just went down on the other side of a fence. I jumped the fence, I look over, and there's some Maytag dude who's delivering a washer dryer going, ow, ow, ow. He basically tried to extort some money from me, and then I looked at him like, dude, you're huge. You're a big dude. I go, there's a bump on your head. I'm sorry, is basically how it went. He's like, you owe me money. I'm like, I don't owe you money. I go, there's no fire department coming. There's no police involved. I go, what are you talking about? I go, I'm sorry, dude. My apologies. He's a big dude. But he was just like, I just remember him going, ow, ow. He's like, what was that? I'm like, that's my drone. I'm going to grab it. Thanks. It was in Huntington Beach. I was filming my Todd, the LOUDLABS artist. I could probably find it right now. Give me a minute. Let's see if I can find it. Cool. There we are. Where's the Roman? There it is. Bam. So during the filming of this, just sent you the link on Vimeo, whatever it's called. You'll see that I did some outside shots. During those outside shots is when I was an idiot, probably a little drunk, and decided like, oh, I'm gonna try to control the drone. That's no bueno. Don't ever try to control the drone. Always go with GPS. That's funny. There's a 3-vehicle TC, and the male is out of his vehicle holding his head. Did we just say that? Did we just say holding his head? And if any of you guys own a business or need a toner for your business, please call Obey Imaging Incorporated. That's whose office that is. Who Todd put the art up in. There's nothing vanilla about this. Black cherry vanilla. It should just be called black cherry. It's good.
Light 450, copy, thank you.
What up, Westlake District? What up, dude? No, Matthias, I'm not. This is basically what it turned into. It turned into this. Maybe, you know, I mean, never say never, but it won't be as elaborate as the last one. It'll be very basic. 2 turntables and a microphone. No, it'll be very basic with 2 microphones and probably maybe not even on camera. Maybe just audio. I don't know. That was somebody else's dream. I really Hugh, not that yeah, I've had a few stories actually. Did I try the magical unicorn? Yes, I did. But back to the Loud Lab show. This is what the Loud Lab show turned into. I spent a lot of time, effort, and money into that and didn't really get much back except for some exciting conversations with my friends and some other people. With what I'm doing right here, I put no time, no effort, no money into it, and I'm getting a lot back. Check the views on the Loud Lab show on this page and check the views of me streaming live. You'll see why I'm still streaming live. What's your favorite movie? Oh, Star Wars. Come on now. The stories that I got tonight. I got a Downey house fire. I got a head-on crash kills bicyclist in South LA. I got a pursuit crash in Huntington Park. So those are the 3 things I've been doing so far. Live streaming is great money these days. Divine, it's turning into that. It's turning into that. What's an unspoken rule between you stringers? Don't walk in front of each other's shots. Don't walk in front of each other's shots. Yeah, the thing about Twitch, if you're on Twitch, which is owned by Amazon, you can give $5 a month to your favorite streamer, and it doesn't cost you $5. Amazon will just give you the $5 to give it to who you want. So that is a lot of live streamers count on that $5 a month. I haven't done Twitch yet. Twitch has different rules and regulations. YouTube, I'm familiar with those rules and regulations, so I don't know. I'll look into it later.
2533 3rd Street.
That's weird, Mike. That's really weird. Sorry to hear that. 12-hour shift. Damn. Nikki, do you mind me asking what you do? I have a rule. If I'm up for more than 12 hours at a time, something's wrong. You miss 100% of the naps you don't take. 911 dispatcher. Oh, damn. Thank you. Congratulations, and thank you for your service. Right on, man. What area of town? Not around here, otherwise you'd be busy right now and wouldn't have time to talk to us. Or maybe you shouldn't say. We don't want to get you in trouble. Never mind. We don't want to get you in trouble. North Louisiana. Right on. Right on. Do you know Chief Miller? Everyone knows Chief Miller, right? That's awesome, Nikki. Right on. Nikki hears it all. I always tell people, Nikki, if you think your life's going bad, just sit in my car and listen to other people's problems, and then your problems basically go away. Miller, Chief Miller. He's a battalion chief. I think he's Southern Louisiana, though. He's a battalion chief in Louisiana that he made a name for himself for posting and reposting fire footage from around the world. I've been to Louisiana before. I chased Hurricane Gustav. Some of the most fun I ever had. Hurricane Gustav.
Southwest Union, woman, 2402 Government Avenue, outside female block, wearing black and white striped clothing. Hotel is there, walking hood, 9392.
Center 1 Pier Street. A subject is a male, his body 33 years, green jacket, black pants.
All right, and here it is.
Old person to leave her alone.
Here is Hurricane Gustav. Man, check it out later if you guys you've been dispatching for 15 or 16 years. That means you were you working during Hurricane Gustav? And I just Hurricane Gustav I chased it during Stringers LA, so cameras followed me. It was really cool.
41 cancel the unit sent it.
From Southeast Station to 107 in Avalon. No warrant. 2004 Mazda 4-door. Alice Hernandez, Fabian.
And I fell during Hurricane Gustav. I fell on my butt on a dock. And they teased it. I think it was literally on there 8 different times. Besides the one time I fell, they showed it another 7 times to tease it. I fell on my butt. I also Supermaned a water barrier. Used my muscles. Once when I went out there and I moved it the first time, I saw how heavy it was, and I was like, "Oh, dude, the camera's on me. I need to move this thing." So I grabbed my superhuman Superman powers and moved a water barrier so we can get by.
Maricon traditional is code to 135 in our data 24. You can pull 4902 West 8th Street. No evidence of trouble.
Thank you, NNICHT. I'm nowhere near it. Let's see if what you say is true. LAX Red 5.
417-867 wall. Response 03 from Devonshire Station to repeat evidence.
Actually, dude, that was like an hour ago. That was an hour ago. Never mind. I was giving you a heads up about a pursuit that was an hour ago. The Irvine pursuit. Is that the one you're talking about? The one that foot bailed at 5 at Lincoln?
Her unit number is 114.
This is breaking.
That's affirmative. I'm getting ready to upload it right now.
Copy. Somebody just sent me some info on it, but I just noticed it's an hour old. We're breaking news here. LX was already on it. But thank you, though.
Yeah, I got basically that it was a burglary suspect over one time on the freeway, entered Lincoln, foot bailed, and they used the dog to catch the suspects, but they caught him. I didn't get a passing shot, though.
Building E.
Copy, it happens. Did you get the guy all bloodied up and in the ambulance? And the info I have was 130 miles an hour plus, but stations don't really say that. They just say over 100.
Yeah, copy. I got over 120, and then there's no transport.
I'm positive it's just a bang drink. I don't know. What do you think?
Southwest Moreland Avenue. The pier can still hear someone on the back patio.
What are you insinuating?
Attempting to open the back patio door on this in a moment here.
What are you insinuating? Would you like to meet up? And you and I can both take a piss test and see who's on what? I got 0 things in my system except for energy. And I don't think that comes up on a drug test. So what are you insinuating? I think you're insinuating that I'm drinking other things besides. Does alcohol? Alcohol doesn't show up on a drug test, does it? There's nothing in my system, dude. She banged. She banged. She moved. She moved. Oh, it does. Well, oh, just kidding. I was like, dude, when was the last time I had a drink? I had a drink for lunch. I took the kids to the park, met up with grandma. The wife wasn't feeling good today, so let her sleep all day. I took the kids to the park. Just kidding you, because you thought the alert was current. Oh, well, you sent it to me now, and then I looked and I saw the time. But thank you. I tried drinking one, but it made me sick. Was bummed. I'm on NyQuil. If I take NyQuil, I take Dayquil. I don't take NyQuil. I do have melatonin sometimes that I take because when I go home, these things kind of have me alert too much. But the wife wasn't feeling well. I took the kids to the park, met up with Grandma. Grandma made her way back home, and then I took the kids to Shakey's. And had me some, it sucked too because Bronson was a little biscuit. And I had, I paid for, I got their buffet, the all-you-can-eat thing. So I got it for me. No, I can't do that. I don't know. Shout out to Phil Mickelson. Yay! What's funny about the Mickelson thing is Paul Casey, yesterday you could see it in his face that he didn't want to continue on. I was like, Paul Casey, what? You'd rather just lose tomorrow than lose right now? And that's exactly what happened. So anyways, I'm eating, is it Bunch of Lunch? Is that what Shakey's is? I don't remember. But I haven't been to Shakey's in a minute. And Shakey's upped their menu. It used to be just pizza, salad, Mojos, and chicken. And now they got 2 different kinds of chicken. They got some veggies. They got some other stuff. But anyways, so I got 2 kids buffets and an adult buffet because I'm an adult. And Michaela literally puts a piece of pizza on her plate and goes there, eats 3 bites and says, I'm full. Doesn't eat the crust. I was like, it's a buffet. She was like, I know, but I didn't want anything else there. I'm like, you're going to go eat more stuff. Go eat more stuff. I made her eat some corn and some rice. And the problem is they're so excited they wanted their tokens that they thought that I was going to give them their tokens when they said they're done eating. I was like, And then I'm sitting there. My first plate was a piece of pizza, Mojos, and a salad. And I'm sitting there scarfing it down because I'm holding a kid, trying to eat at the same time. I put him in a baby seat, and he wasn't having it, and he didn't want to eat. Food wasn't keeping him busy. And then little Dade man grabs Mojos and chicken, and then... what are you guys testing? So I made her go grab some more. I made him go get some more. And then I was like, dude, you're going to eat some more. You're going to eat some veggies. And so he was happy to eat some broccoli and eat some more Mojos. And then they got to play with their tokens. And I ate enough for all of us. I had three plates. But they weren't full. They weren't big plates. And then my second plate, what did I get? Second plate, I got... chicken, rice, and mashed potatoes. And then my third plate, I went and got more salad, more chicken, broke that chicken up on the salad and had my chicken salad. But I basically ate enough for the 3 of them, or for the 2 of them, because I couldn't believe she's at a buffet and she grabs one. And you guys know what the buffet slices look like at Shakey's. They're little. I was like, dude, you're killing me. Steak and shake. Ooh, that sounds good. We were going to go to Sizzler, but I'm like, dude, I don't want to go to Sizzler with this kid. I'd rather just go to Shakey's. Because Sizzler, it's kind of a restaurant where you just can't let your kids run around. Shakey's, you can kind of let your kids run around. And I figured worst comes worst, I'll just let Bronson, walk about. And then took him home, put him to sleep. And then I went to sleep a little after he did, woke up, and then went to work. But I'm excited about today. Yes, I won't be working tonight, guys. I will not be out tonight.Maybe I'll go live on FamLabs for a little bit before or after the taping. But Mima Joyce is coming over to babysit the kids, and the wife and I are heading out to the Big Bang Theory taping. I'm guessing it's going to be the 3rd to last episode, 2nd to last episode. So, yeah, we don't want to miss that, and we're gonna head out early just to make sure everything goes down correctly. You go to Chuck E. Cheese for the fights. I got a pretty gnarly. I didn't. My company did. Oh man, I don't want to go there.
Paul 122 and 22 Paul 123. Can you show us on the follow-up to MDC with one?
Let's see if David 17's around. David 17, Red 5, you out and about?
3 will respond from Washington and Hauser. 471, how about available traffic?
5012 West Washington Boulevard. 843, 15843, additional on your narcotics suspect 110 to Wimpton Street. 6 vehicle, Navy with large.
Doesn't sound like he is. Alright.
Because the traffic unit 705 can negotiate for street use.
Battalion 5, structure fire 333 South Catalina Street. That's 333 South Catalina, crosses 4th Street, channel 9 response with attack 1212.
3 Roger.
Red 5 en route, structure fire. Alright guys, here we go. En route to a structure fire. I'd say we have about a 7-minute ETA, give or take. More give than take. Especially when you hit red lights like this and we're live. Where's the size up? Well, the call just came out, so the size up hasn't come out yet, but it'll be on Metro 6, Metro 4, somewhere. But you start heading there until you hear the size up, and when the size up says nothing showing, you stop, or if the size up says smoking fire showing, add 2 additional task force, then you drive faster.
Contact with PR.
You're no longer here, the man and woman arguing. Did not have a visual further.
So I don't know where the other guys are, but I'm assuming.
Metro 365, we do not find that's 1079.
On scene was still at Slauson Stage, so I do have a head start on him. I don't know about RMG or anyone else. Hey look, it's downtown. I hate Normandy. Normandy's a one-lane highway on some parts of it, so it sucks. Oh, what's going on right there? I don't like when I see that. Uh-oh. We got some closures ahead. We might be forced to take other ways. Yeah, doesn't look like we're getting on the 10. Or maybe we are. No, I think we're good.
Connect with the injury, 129, eating recording, close to both.
Let's just go this way.
Available and cheaper in place of that 364.
Just listen for that size up. Uh-oh.
Remain available. We show a response. Metro from Task Force 29, 333 South Catalina. Got a 4-story modern apartment building over parking.
Nothing showing. You can tell by the lack of excitement.
Task Force 29, Roger. It's structure fire 333 South Catalina Street, Task Force 29 on scene stated 4-story over parking, a modern apartment building.
You can tell by the lack of excitement in his voice that there was nothing showing on that. Red 5 1022 stage downtown.
boarding on a Nissan Ultima, white tip plate.
It's a mattress fire. The parking level, possibly in the trash chute. Fire in the parking level. It's a mattress fire. It's a mattress on fire in the dumpster where the trash chute is. That is not a story. The only way that's a story is if there's somebody in that dumpster with that mattress, or if somebody like a security guard or something gets smoke inhalation, then maybe.
Roger.
Vehicle fire.
Interview with Monster Apartment number 9. Now that's paper 6 to 7 station. Senior Golden Gate Ambulance ADW 6202 Lower Canyon Boulevard inside the Colonel Jr.
Stop! Oh, now it's a structure fire. Uh-oh.
Report a structure fire. Rescue 77, Viper 89, Rescue 89, Task Force 98, Engine 7, Battalion 12, 914, Engine 77, structure fire. Intersection Lancaster goes to San Fernando.
They had a vehicle.
46, Channel 9 response, Tax 17.
They have a vehicle fire in the North Valley that just turned into a structure fire, and we're not gonna make that. We're in downtown LA. We are nowhere near Lancaster and San Fernando.
Task Force 29, 333 South Catalina. Task
Well, thank you, Tiffany.
29, Engine 6 can handle a crash.
Oh, I hate right here.
Out.
I hate staging right here.
7 to hold on to the tack for a few more minutes.
It's beautiful, but the scanners don't like it.
Task Force 29, Engine 6, well handled. Going back to 7.
That's the fastest I think good. You have an opening?
Boop, 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 boop.
73, console 5F53.
I'm in a Crown Vic. I used to be. For years and years I was. Your cat's pissed. I'm pissed. I hate that noise. I hate that noise. Alright, so basically been here 2.5 hours. Alright, we got till 2.
Yeah, Metro Fire Battalion 11 on scene here with the Task Force 29 and Engine 6. They're going to continue to handle it. Updated size up as a 5-story modern guard-style apartment, 4 over 1 of parking. Battalion 5, roger. Responding to this incident.
See what they have to say.
Still responding.
Still responding.
Battalion 11, roger.
Responding. Anybody care?
406. Well, it's expecting audible at the dialysis center.
Nobody cares. Come on,
Yes,
I see.
engine 89, recatch, we'll recatch.
Nobody cares. Alright, so what's going on here? Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Ooh, ugh. Anybody want a slightly damaged Alienware computer?
Close everyone, 50 to 20.
Commander 1 check on 4, Robert King Young, 895.
Robert King Young, 895. Robert King Young, 895, no one on warrant. A 1989 Lexus Jeffrey Dawes, 994 Toronto Street. L170, 16 L170, 16 L110, unavailable. 16 835. And there was a suspect as last 11169 miles. 146 30 16 23.
East of Beach on plate, Cowboy plate, David Boy 529.
To the alley north of Washington, East of Beach, White Jaguar, license David Boy 529.
You can call out 7 units.
Vermont. Suspect female, black, 240 pounds, wearing jumpsuit, suspect vehicle, burgundy or dark colored truck. License 7 Union, Adam Paul, 541. 7 Union, Adam Paul, 541. Last name South San Juan, Vermont. Suspect vehicle has a flat tire. Code 2 incident 0172, already 1801.
Taco Tuesday. I like your style. I like your style.
Commercial, engine 77 will be an offensive mode.
But I think I might go to Hollywood Boulevard and for dinner tomorrow night, or tonight, I guess. Is this live? Sergio, yes, we are live. I think I want to, there's a restaurant that has an amazing chicken and mashed potatoes that I haven't had in a couple years, a few years maybe. It's at the, I think it's the Snow White Cafe or Snow White Restaurant. It's a bar that serves food, but it's more like a wine bar. They don't have like beer and wine bar. They don't have hard alcohol. It's on Hollywood Boulevard, just east of Highland, across from McDonald's. It's really good. They have the sauce that they put on is amazing. So we might go there afterwards. But then again, we might have to rush home because, well, Mima Joyce is there, so probably won't be able to do that. Now that I think about it. Scott, is this pre-recorded or live? It's pre-recorded, John.
We got a couple windows behind us. Auto looks like it's getting in there. We got a couple roll-ups. We're just gonna open up one of the rolls to check inside.
Do they have mac and cheese? I don't know. I don't know if they do or not.
Looks like it may be
Oh, it's getting inside. It's getting inside. What restaurant? I think it's called Snow White Cafe.
Copy, we'll check out the structure. We're laying in here. Yes, well, we got that. Of the Langerson and San Fernando Road, the address that he gave you was accurate. It's a auto, so a small one-story commercial.
There's a big pothole on the 101 at Highland, and it's messing with people right now.
truck 89, copy.
1425,
Take your truck to the interior. And we'll hold engine 89 until we get a better look.
Urban Films. Lots of practice, which is hilarious because growing up I didn't listen to anyone. And now my job is to listen. Where was the house fire in Downey? Jay, it was in Downey. I'm not going to give the address so you guys can go ransack a home. It was in Downey. Ashley, no time soon. No time soon.
684-926 Sunset 8 Edward Henry Robert 412.
As soon as you can. Does it look like we have interior involvement? I'm holding engine 89 out, and if we need additional resources to the interior.
Well, I mean, what more do you need? Like, it was in Downey. Like, do you need an address or a thing? I don't know. I don't know what their intentions are. You guys are a bunch of strangers on the internet. Growing up, I was told, don't talk to strangers and don't meet people on the internet. Now it's a multi-billion-dollar business with dating and rideshare car pickup things.
Yeah, as soon as you can, engine 98. Also, if there's a corrected address.
You wanted to check it out. Well, at this point, it's probably just, there's nothing to check out. That was like 3 hours ago. But I'm not down to give addresses of where people's stuff happens. It was in Downey. I can tell you that.
Yeah, Chief, there's no
Right down the street?
numbers on the outside.
Brooke, right around me.
Compressed cylinders inside.
Well, Tyrell Barnett, I'll ask you this. How much do you make a year? Are you comfortable telling strangers how much you make a year? Stefan, none. None really. Snow White Cafe. Bam! I was right. I called it. It's been a minute since I've been there. That place is good. It has whatever the chicken plate is with the mashed potatoes. That sauce they put on there is amazing. And then I think it comes with some veggies, but who likes veggies?
Response to amateur problem. 1444 East 111. Now, so we get a better look at what we have.
I should wear a vest, but I don't. I have one. It's under my bed. That's about the safest place I can keep it, and that's where it is. No, I've never been shot at that I'm aware of. Celery and peanut butter is good. Absolutely.
298, hold on. Roger.
It's not my favorite. Do I have a gun? Not on me. No.
Go check what I was going on.
459, suspects are now at 2837 South Bronson Avenue.
Roof.
So the appearance,
Roof's clear.
the noises at the front door, the appearance in the garage.
Roof clear, copy.
Why not?
Black wearing a black leather jacket and black hat.
Why? How about that? Why? I shoot first, ask questions later. But I shoot with a camera. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, you will see MK back in the seat. I'm going to time it to where episode 100 is. It's going to be episode 100. Right now we're on number 80. So in 20 live streams from now, you'll see her in there. I'll work it to where it's a Saturday or Sunday. And it's going to be maybe around her birthday-ish, right? Yeah, probably after her birthday. I'm no good at math. We'll see. See you later, Ashley.
Code 6 in the area of Infinite 0135.
Thank you, Ruthless. Honey Bun J, then I deal with it when that time comes. Thank you, Jay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Purple Rain.
90. got nothing here. Copy. So I can let the other 2 engines go, correct?
Nah, she's not gonna be a future stringer. No way. She wants to be what you call in the industry, but not the news industry, more like the entertainment industry. She wants to be a cartoonist or an artist, or she's in drama, so maybe she wants to be an actress. But she definitely wants to. I want her to be a newscaster. She doesn't want to be a newscaster. I want her to be a newscaster. But that's not what she wants to do. I'm not really here for the conversation, SM. I'm here to grab some stories and show you guys how to do my job. The TV show I was on shows you guys how to do my job on steroids. It shows just the fun part, not the boring part, this part. Yeah, Purple Rain, she could be either of those, but I keep wanting her to get ugly, so I don't know if a model will work. Drive you around so you can see things? Nah, that costs dollars in gas. That's not how it works. I'm supposed to stage next to a freeway. That's how it works. You don't have to watch, dude, or ma'am, whichever you are. There's a whole YouTube world that you can find and rabbit holes you can go down. You don't have to watch me. What do I shoot with? I shoot with a camera. No, I have a Sony PMW 300. GoFundMe. I am going to start a GoFundMe, I believe. I'm going to start a GoFundMe for my sister's future new used car. I think I'm going to do that. I don't like asking you guys for dollars, as you know. I'm not on here asking for dollars, but I believe I do have the power of the internet. I do have the power of the mouth, the gift of gab, so maybe I will help my sister out with a GoFundMe for her. That sounds about right. New car for me. Nah, which is funny because the stringer that we know who lied and says he makes $9,000 a month has a stream set up so he can grab donations for his car. He wants a car. You know the guy that strings on a bike? That guy. He, the one who makes $9,000 a month stringing on a bike? That guy. He wants you guys to donate a car for him. Is she broke? No. But she is on a fixed income and raising kids. So my dad reached out to me and my brother to ask help if we can get a car for her in the future, because the car that my dad gave her not too long ago is slowly making its way. So I came up with the idea of how about we do a GoFundMe for her. And like, why not? So why not? A GTR. Mr. Cool, I know. And now he's has a stream set up so you guys can donate for his new car. But if you made $100K a year, I think you'd be able to afford a car and a lot more. Get her a Dodge Charger. Uh-oh, we like these noises. The problem is we're not near these noises. Get her a Crown Vic. Crown Vics they don't make them anymore. So anyone you get is going to definitely be used, definitely going to be worked. Never get a Crown Vic that was a CHP unit. No. Well, Angels, or Angelized fam, it depends on, at least you're making a living for yourself. You're not out there begging it from people. It depends if you're, if you live with family, if you are in a relationship, if you're raising kids, all that stuff. So, you know, whatever pays the bills or whatever feeds. It's better than some of the people that we see around here on a night-to-night basis. So I mean, at least you're out working. LAX, be nice. Be nice. But yeah, but be nice. Caretaker for your mom. At least you're getting paid, man. A lot of people don't get paid to take care of their mom. I know at some point I'll take care of my mom, and I'm not going to get paid for it. I've been getting paid for it my whole life. With love. But good job, Angel Eyes. Good job, man. What color are the rear dash lights? I see amber. No, you don't. You don't see amber? Look at you, Stefan. Look at you trying to say things that aren't right.
Wearing a black jacket in the alley, attempting to take a barbecue from the neighbor's apartment.
Oh, that sucks, S&M. I had a friend who did that once. He's now an adult and is ashamed of it. But back in the day when he was an adult and he wasn't so sober, he used to make all kinds of money doing that for his habits. But now his habits are good. His habits are golf, and he makes a lot of money doing what he does. Do you take anyone on ride-alongs? I do, Simon. I do. Al's going to be coming on a ride-along here soon after he got his schedule and sends it to me. And besides that, you guys can pay $300 for a full night. I lied. $300 for a half night, $500 for a full. But if you mention the stream when you email me, scott@loudlabs.com, then it's only $200 for a half night and $400 for a full night, and either of those are split. Like basically for 4 hours, you and a buddy can sit here for $100 each. Sorry, I have to charge. Which brings me to the point, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. There, right? You better not talk much. You don't have room to talk over me. I talk enough for everyone. It's $9,000 a month, not $9,000 a week. And he only does it as a hobby. It's not his full-time job. It's a great paying hobby, man, let me tell you. That guy's living in a fantasy world. And he's probably watching right now. Everybody say hi. Hi, buddy. What did I do before this? A lot of jobs here and there. The job I had right before this is I was putting together trade show booths at the local convention centers. Anaheim Convention Center, LA Convention Center, things like that. And before that, I was a server at the Olive Garden. And I made great tips. All because of this mouth and this brain. I didn't use a pad. I didn't use a pad at all. I remember everybody's order. Even when I had a party of 8 or 12, I never wrote anything down. I just remembered it. And then if I had a problem and I couldn't remember it, it was real simple. You just look at the screen. You look at the screen that has the menu, so you have to press in the order. You look at the screen, and then you just go through everything on the menu, and then when you come up on the thing they ordered that you forgot, it pops right up. And that's why I call my kids add-ons sometimes, because, well, I worked in the restaurant industry. I got a couple add-ons. MK is an add-on. Olive Garden's good. I still like Olive Garden to this day. Hell, when I was in New York, or heck, when I was in New York, I got Olive Garden. My mouth likes what my mouth likes, and it likes Alfredo sauce. I remember the Olive Garden birthday song. Fun festa, what a joyous day. Life's good, fortune is sure to come your way. Come on, sit back and enjoy your plate the Italian way. Something, something, we appreciate you, blah, 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 blah. Uh-oh.
in the Valerio parking lot on a Dodge, black Dodge, 6 plate.
Has an unknown, possibly metal object in the other. This one's the 194.
This is in Wesley.
243 LP displaying shortly. Repeat that at this time.
13U3, 13U3, have you arrived?
32,
Unit Balboa for Stimson.
It's unknown if anyone down. Additional incident 202. 71, your location for 7832.
Tyrell, I don't know what that means.
Metro 5492, the rescue 71, we are with the patient.
192, roger. Alley, what's the location?
But I'll copy it and put it in Google and see what that means.
Still see that SUV in the rear alley.
Bakersham IC from Metro. Can we take this back to 1008?
Yes, you can have it.
Incident 0204, RD 1256, standby for additional. Repeat to 6232, Camellia Avenue, code 2, incident 201, RD 1526.
There's 2 separate shootings going on right now. Nothing's confirmed, but there is 2 shootings going on.
CPI traffic, Balboa, and Devonshire, Balboa, and Devonshire vehicle versus the fire hydrant. It's 03, incident 205,
Too far.
1757.
Damn. I like vehicle versus fire hydrants.
Location.
Unit 30 Ringer, 8300 Baltimore Avenue, second floor, child support.
I don't have to sit in this spot. I get to pick and choose the spots I sit, but I have different places all over the city, and I let calls designate where I sit.
1781 is code 6 double on Devonshire on incident 205.
I should read Cat in the Hat books.
Overdose, Santa Monica, Bend, please. Friction ends like the 2 incident 187 RD 829. Standby for additional.
Shut up. Alright, 20 something more minutes and we're gonna call it a night. Well, I'm not done working, but I'm done working with you. Uh-oh, now it's an ambulance shooting. So, yep. We going. Ooh.
Additional incident 0204.
The problem is we have a freeway to deal with that is no bueno. It's down to 1 lane, and there's at least 2 stringers on the same team way closer. So this isn't good for us. It's not good for us, but we're gonna try. We're gonna do our job. So I'm guessing we're gonna get beat there, but that doesn't mean we're not gonna try. Because you know the old saying, you never know until you try. But yeah, we got a lot of traffic. The call. Basically on Figueroa between Gage and Florence. Contact PR for better location. So as of now, no victim. Which usually means that there's somebody in the area who wants the police to come by, and they make false police reports or false police calls. Most likely, it's a pimp whose John didn't treat his girl properly, and instead of the pimp doing something about it, they just go to a payphone, call the cops. Cops come into the area, the John figures it out and leaves. So So right now we don't have a confirmed shooting victim.
Attention 90, Rescue 90, seizure, 15540 Roscoe Boulevard, across the Langdon Avenue.
What we do have, though, is some time before the sun comes up. Because I want to go golf. If I go golf, give myself a nice little sleep until it's time to leave to go Big Bang Bang! I don't know if you guys watch The Big Bang Theory, but at the end of The Big Bang Theory, it ends with Big Bang Bang! And in my house, whoever says bang the loudest wins. Not on the first bang, but on the last bang. That's been an ongoing thing for about 5-6 years now with me. I didn't get into Big Bang. My mom was always into it from season 1. I didn't get into it until Blossom showed up. And it's not because of Blossom, it's just because I went to my mom's house one day and Blossom and Darlene's boyfriend went to a wedding together, and it made me laugh. So from there on out, I started watching, and here in America, you can't not watch it if you have TBS or Fox or KTLA. No, not KTLA. KCOP, which is different in KCOP doesn't exist anywhere except for there in Los Angeles. But there's an NCBS, so there's at least 4 different channels that Big Bang's on.
Mercedes Silver 6 pictures, F30 David 374. Metro for Rescue 5, Charlie PD for backup. Rescue 5, Roger, backup.
Mercedes.
It all started with a big bang bang!
Engine 5. 10042, Commerce Avenue, across the Tongi Canyon Boulevard.
And what's cool about going to the taping tonight is I get to see an episode that hasn't been aired yet. Usually what they do is they'll show the previous episode, because you get there early and they have all the TVs up there. So let's say this is the second to the last episode, I'll watch the third to the last episode. Then I'll watch the second to the last episode being taped.
Citation of Fresno, AGW System there now, 11806 South Central, 11806 South Central. Station user low black, red complexion, blue clothing, armed with a bat. Put the incident 223-92.
Difficulty be there. 94 reason.
Suspect GOA last seen southbound Alameda, pump 7.
793, can I get a supervisor location, please?
Any 27 supervisor, me 12993, 7903 South Central Avenue.
Oh, what happened?
Any